What's up everyone and welcome to you in this live stream. Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. So before to start, I'm going to check that the sound is working well. Let me check that really quickly. Okay, everything is working well, pretty cool. Okay, so that's cool. Let me just say that we are starting on the Discord server. Oh, I have a tab open. We already have the sound. Okay, it's here. So yeah, welcome to you all. We're going to update Bitcoin as always. We're mainly updating Bitcoin here. Why do I have the sound here? Oh yeah, it's on Twitter. Okay, I was like, that's weird. Let me just remove that, refresh this. It was on Twitter. All right, we should be good now. Okay, good. So let's check that everything is working. Normally, yes, it will be working well. Okay, so yeah, welcome to you all. Hi everyone, welcome. So yeah, Bitcoin, I'm just going to show the wave here. Okay, good. Right there. All right, nice. Normally it should be working at the moment. It should be working normally. Okay, yeah, it's working well. Cool, perfect. So let's update this. Let's update everything. We're going to see, of course, if there are some few trades to take during the live stream. I don't know if I had everything. Yeah. There's some trades to take. Yeah, we are a bit high at the moment to look for some trade longs. To be honest, we are personally long from the very bottom here. I mean, I have some possible ideas for lower time frame for VIPs at the moment. Maybe going to share that with you in the live stream. If we do something here, you can already see the alerts here for day traders to be aware of. But anyway, so let's move on this. So this is not the good chart. This is right there. So let's add everything here. All right, perfect. So yeah, before to start, by the way, I don't know, because I say this at the end of the video, the previous update I did on YouTube. By the way, sorry for the green screen. I have to fix this with the light. I don't know why. By the way, it's not really working. Oh yeah, anyway, we're going to do with this today. Sorry about that. But there is a giveaway here. You can win again 3 MOONCHARTS month for free. So really do not hesitate to go on the Discord server in the announcement channel here and just click here the button here to enter the giveaway. It will end in 6 days, so you can get a chance to win 3 MOONCHARTS a month for free. So yeah, MOONCHARTS again is this software right here where you have, for example, you can use a DOM, you can use the order flow, you can use everything clearly. For example, you can use the naked session, you can use the TPOs, you can use the naked session again, the daily naked path control, you can use everything here clearly. So really feel free to go and check this out, okay? And if you are interested to get 3 MOONCHARTS months for free, you can just go on the Discord server and click the button here in the announcement channel, okay? So if you're free, go and check this out. It's absolutely free. There is nothing to pay, clearly just you can get a chance to win it. And as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel to turn on notifications. Already there is this. Perfect, it's working well, pretty cool. And yeah, now we are good to just update everything. So right here, good. So yeah, by the way, sorry there are some few lags because I'm now in a new flat. Okay, channel. I did this this weekend. So now I'm in a new flat and I don't have, you know, the Ethernet cable. So I'm with the Wi-Fi, and so it's a bit far from the internet box. So it's maybe a bit laggy, but hopefully not. But anyway. So here, yes, what we plan in the last update, we plan all these possible ABC flats. So as always, by the way, if you have some questions, really do not hesitate. I'm here to take your questions and answer you. It's also something we have to do here. If you don't understand something, really feel free to just ask me some questions in the chat, in the YouTube live chat, and so I'm going to answer you. And if you have a chart, for example, to show me or something, you can go on the Discord server, you can go in the in a chat here. I'm going to post. I mean, you can pause this. I'm going to check this out. Okay. So anyway, let's go. So here, what we plan an ABC flat, okay? So as always, just to make sure you understand the context, I'm more with 5 waves, you know, a big 5 waves down, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. The context before, I'm not going to repeat myself, okay? I'm just gonna stay focused on this 1, 2, 3, or 5 to the downside, okay? As always, we can be done with the wave 5 here, for example. It's a bit less probable to be done directly on the bottom here, on the bottom here. It will be a bit weird. Still something possible, to be honest. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will be really crazy, for example, like this. But again, what is the most probable? The most probable thing is the most probable to finish before the wave 3 bottom here, or the most probable to go below the wave 3 bottom with the wave 5. If we stop before with the wave 5, the wave 3 bottom here, it's called a truncated wave, so it's less probable. In terms of probability, it's really less probable. So we think about something gonna be bigger. Of course, here we can play with a scenario where, okay, we have done a truncated, now we're going to push high, we're bullish, or bullish, we can say. Because yeah, if we can say bullish, because yes, we can maybe push hard, but still to be bearish at the end, okay? but on a medium time frame still to be bullish. This is something possible, but again, I'm going to take the most probable stuff, because the most probable stuff are the most probable stuff, and so we have more chance for this to play out. Okay, so I'm going to take a bigger impulsive to the downside. Okay, so the bigger impulsive can be like this. Okay, so a wave 2 done already, and now we're in a wave 1 2 to the downside with in a big impulsive, simply in a way like this. Wave, wave 1 2 3 4 5 to the downside to finish that wave 3, then to make the wave 4 the bigger one, and to make the wave 5. Okay, this can be possible. The premise in the first wave here of the move to the downside, it can be possible to get a 5 waves impulsive, but the wave that match more here is an ABC zigzag. So 5 waves correction, 5 waves. So if we start an impulsive with an ABC zigzag, it's an ending. Can we be in an ending here? Yes, that's a scenario with VIPs, but again, I'm not going to cover that today. I'm just not going to take that. This is a wave 1 2. Okay, wave 1 2 3 or 5 here, fully impulsive to the downside. So a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 retracement to then get a drop with a wave 3 or 5 to finish that wave 3. Okay, by the way, I'm going to place this here. Perfect. And I'm maybe going, by the way, to remove some lines here to get a bit less. Yes, good. So that's why here to place it directly here, it's possible, but it's a bit, I don't really like it personally. So that's why I'm more looking for this plan for a long moment. This is what we have planned when we was already at the very beginning of the range here, so to speak. This is for a very long moment. And so yeah, I'm just going to stick to the plan. For example, what we have done here, we have been able to short down almost at the dollar, so this is very crazy. Months in advance we are planning this. So again, I'm just sticking to the first plan. If we get an invalidation, I'm going to move on the next one. I have all my scenarios planned, I have everything, so in any case, if we do something, I know what we are. So this is just pretty perfect. That's why wave is pretty crazy. But here, so yeah, we plan to be in the next, that gonna go a bit, and they're gonna finish a bit later here. The thing is, if we have an ABC zigzag first, okay, that's a correction, and in a B, okay, of the ABC flat, we can see the A, BC here, we have to get a correction, 5 ways. Premise, if we have done this here, the retracement is only 105. You know, the gray low past here level here, you can see normally. So again, is it the most probable to stop here? It's possible, but it's not the best. The best target. The best target is to go to the 123, 127. We can also retrace 113, but again, it is the stock market retracement, so it's not the best target. Now, of course, we can retrace 105. So for now, I'm gonna take the possible B wave already done. That's something possible. Okay, but we can still do another. I'm going to show 3 main ideas I'm going to trade personally. Okay, I'm going to stay focused on. The first one is we're going to do, we have done already, okay, with this configuration like this, we have done the X here, okay, right there. We have done the Y on the bottom. Okay, and now we look for an impulsive to the upside, so we look for the C. Okay, so we look for 5 small wave only like this. Boom, we finish the C. In that case, we can add our target for this. We can add, so from the A wave root right there to the A wave top right here to the B bottom right there, and we can add our C targets. First target 618, that will match with a, for example, swing 3 power of this high. You know, we just take the high right here with a quick move to the upside, quick move to the downside. We just leave a wick on the top right here, and so we get the short opening here, for example, to trade this with this top right there, by the way. If we don't get a wick, for example, to the upside, we do not lose directly this level. I mean, we just lose directly this. So just with a wick into the level here, we can also do a failed auction. So speak, we're going to push high here, spend some time, for example, get a lot of longs opening here, but the price is not moving high and high and high. We start to get some absorption. So absorption is when you have some new market order longs coming on the market, or market order shorts clearly, but you have some limited orders absorbing these market orders, and you can see this thanks to ExoChart. So not only ExoChart, of course, is a software, many others. But this, for example, when you have divergence on the delta bar CVD, this is where you're going to read the absorption, when you can determine if you have absorption or not. Okay, so that's why this is really nice. And so a failed auction result to this, we just push high, we just failed to push high, and so we lose everything, we didn't dump from here. So that's why this target, if we're in this configuration, is a target to be aware of, because that will make sense to get a stop around these highs. Why? Because we have some stop loss here, place it. We have some people shorting here, shorting here, shorting here. And so we of course have some stop loss placed above the high. So once we're going to take the high, we're going to stop all the shorts, and then once we stop it all the shorts, we can do finally the move to the downside to stop all the shorts, and boom, go without all the shorts here and just open some new shorts here to stop as max as people as possible before the move happen. Okay, so this can be a first possible idea. Of course, now this is just the first target. If there is nothing bearish on the order flow here and the small wave count, for example, we can look for the next target. By the way, this I'm going to remove. We can look next for the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, then we can look for the 123. 161 is really high, not gonna lie. As you can see here, it will be a wave 2, almost a 100% retracement for the wave 2. This is a bit too big in my opinion. Okay, so I'm not going to take this. I'm going to say this one is a max. I mean, is this possible to go there? But I mean, if we go there, the most probable is to take the high. I mean, to stop just before like this with a double top. swing through pan will be better. So if we swing through pan, of course the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 root, so it's not really valid. So that's why here the most probable is to get a stop on the 3 targets if again we're in this configuration. Okay, so that's the first possible idea. Of course, the smaller wave count in this double XY here, because you have also to see the smaller wave count of this. Okay, this is interesting in my opinion. So you have a W, okay, right there, perfect, an X and a Y right here. Okay, as always the W, how we place it, this it was yeah, right here. So I'm going to change that to blue like this, just to talk a bit very quickly about these waves. So I'm gonna go maybe the one over here. As always, for people that place a WXY here this way, WXY, this is not possible. Why? Simply because the X wave cannot break the W root. So if we break the W root, in that case you have to look for an ABC flat, because the B wave can take the wave A root in that case. And again, this is an ABC flat. So correction, 5 ways for an ABC flat, and for an ABC zigzag this way, for example, ABC here, it's 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, not correction, 5 ways. Okay, important. So here, in that case, if we have a double XY, because here we do have a double XY to the upside. Why? Simply because an ABC flat, it's correction, and then a 5 ways. Do we have a 5 ways here to the upside? We more likely have a triple wave, and so we end the wave here. We do a W, X, and Y here. There is high, lowest retreat here, depends on the time frame of course. And here we have another triple wave truncated, W, right there, W, X, and Y. Okay, and here we have a double XY again truncated. This high, as you can see, is higher on the other side, on the previous high, so again truncated. And so this is a configuration. I mean, yeah, there are some other possible configuration possible, but this looks like this is a more likely at the moment. Okay, so double XY this way. I'm going to do maybe some small white. Perfect, like this. So double XY, I'm going to remove the wave by the way. Double XY here, okay, double XY like this. Then what we have here, we have an ABC zigzag, okay, and then what do we have here? We have an ABC zigzag again, because otherwise the Y-leg cannot finish with a double XY. So this cannot be a double XY only. And so here we have an ABC flat, again, a crazy ABC flat. Why? Because the B is really huge, okay, it's a huge B wave right there, okay, A, B, C with some crazy bad 5 waves, but anyway. And so here, if you check the retracement into this ABC flat, okay, into this part right here, this section of the chart, where is the B, A bottom here? Perfect. Again, I mean, it's fine, but we do some weeks. I mean, a week high here, and it's a bit high, not gonna lie. So that's why here it's not the best. Now it's still valid, and I'm just going to accept that. We have done, for example, here a truncated wave, triple wave, and here we have done also a triple wave truncated here again. So to be honest, I will just accept that we have done a flat here. Just accept we have done something really less probable here and also here, and that's all really. Okay, so here more likely a double XY to the upside. So here in that case, in the last wave, as always, a Y-leg cannot finish with a double XY. So what is this? We will simply with, I don't know by the way if I have some screenshot of this. There we go. I have some screenshots. Yes, here for example, this was the plan with the IP. Okay, all the turrets plan, by the way, we got a bounce of the second one right here. I mean, first one I got a bounce, you can see here. First one I got a bit of a bounce here of the first one right there. I feel the long person on the week low right there. To profit 50%, stop loss on 3, boom, get stop it on 3, so no loss possible, and profit is made, refunded, fees are refunded, so everything is good. Then second turret here feel long because the data was we got a lot of trapper trolls. That's the main reason why, and some other bullish action we're going to see, of course. But second turret here, and of course we have the, because I was looking first of all for an ABC flat here. And then I said if you get any invalidation for that one, I will be looking for an ABC zigzag. I also send, by the way, some screenshot of this. Let me just find that really quickly on the Discord server. I don't remember it was still picking. Let me find that really quickly. It was here, right there. It was this configuration normally, yes, right here. You can see, so it's just sent to a VIP here because that was in the plan. You know, in the plan we said, hey, I'm looking for the ABC flat. If we start to go really more down everything, we start the wave, the small wave start to not follow anymore. I'm going to take an ABC zigzag this way here, more this configuration right there, ABC, and so of course, boom, I mean the 5 ways was more likely done here. And so yeah, that was the ABC clear. And so if we have an ABC again, we cannot be in a C wave of a flat, because in a zigzag, by the way, because a C wave is always 5 ways, only 5 ways. Except if we have an ending, but again, we went almost touched the 20%, so sorry to make an ending here is not at all the best one. So here in that case, it just simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, here 3, 4, and 5, and so here we have an ABC flat, by the way, ABC flat. So full A wave with 5 ways, B retracement, right there, and a 5 way and a wave 5 to the downside here, a C wave here, sorry. So ABC, zigzag, and so this is what I'm going to take mainly personally, okay? That's the first idea at the moment. Now, of course, we can still drop more. We're going to see why this is possible, but yeah, this is my main idea and the main account I have on Bitcoin right now, okay? So now, the second one. So, of course, you have to keep in mind the first one. Now, if we get an invitation for this first one, you just switch to the second one. If we get an invitation for the second one, you just switch to the third one. We have just 3 main ideas at the moment, and that's all, okay? As always, you cannot, in this kind of range, arrange for a month and more. You cannot get only one scenario. This is not possible, okay? This is not possible because you have too much possibilities, you have too much configuration, and if you find only one, this is because, I mean, you have to work more on this because you will get some more configuration than one, okay? But anyway, so this is the first one. Let me do something really quickly. I don't know if I can. I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm going to copy this, or maybe copy this. I'm going to add all of this in a folder. I'm going to name this one. And I would like to add this 2 inside and remove this wave 2 right there. Perfect. And so now we can copy this. We can go there, pass this, Control X, and just pass this again, because if you copy paste on the same chart, it's going to move everything. For example, I just Control C, Control V, as you can see, just move everything here. So again, this is not the best. So, oh shit, yeah, I have to copy again. Oh no. Let me just do that very quickly. Control V, Control X, and Control V. Perfect. So now we can show everything. Going to name this one 2 for the second scenario, right there. Perfect. So this is the second scenario here. I'm just going to move this a bit more on the right. A bit more on the right too, a bit more on the right. Yes, this was good. Right there. So it will be another, I mean, something again really, really long and boring, but anyway, this is in case we do a move to the downside here, knowing what we are. This is absolutely possible to do this kind of stuff. So we can remove this by the way. And so yeah, here the thing is, if we have a correction, okay, right there, so the double XY, okay, double XY. If here again we have another correction, ABC zigzag, okay, so correction, we took the previous low, it's absolutely possible to be in a correction. If we took the low, it's just a flat, and now of course the double XY, the W cannot take the the X wave, sorry, cannot take the W root. So if we take the W root with X, it's just an ABC flat. So A wave, okay, right here. B retracement, we can still do, of course, a double XY again like this, and then do the C, for example. It's not a must to do the C directly, okay? For example, here we can do absolutely a W, X, and Y to finish the B, and maybe retrace a bit better, do a bit better, a better retracement. For example, here you can see, we just did a 105. Again, this is a lot. This is really terrible what we have done here. So again, the best of the best if we're in this configuration will be to go and reach right there the 123. So almost a bigger B wave target clearly. Okay, and so then another rise. Okay, right there. So are you going to do a bigger correction or not? For now, I'm going to say that we have done the B wave. Okay, this wave right there. Let me just change that very quickly to something yellow like this. A bit of a bigger waves. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to hide the other ones because there's just too much stuff at the moment on the chart. Let me remove this. Perfect. So yeah, correction. No, I'm gonna just keep this right there, just with the same color. Perfect. Now it's better. Perfect. Going to hide this too. Good. Okay, so this will be the other scenario. Okay, so we can be done already with the. It's not well placed. Okay, yeah, cool. So we can be done with the B wave. Okay, as always, we have done 105 and even a bit less, so that's why it's pretty crazy. It's possible. We already have done this. Now we are in the C with 5 waves. We do have some 5 waves impulsive to the upside here, so it's possible already to be in the C wave. Okay, so in that case, the only thing I have to here just to add your wave target. So from the A wave root, right there, to the A wave top right here, to the B bottom. Okay, this will give you the target, so 618, as always, never well treated, that's why you can retrace from here too. Then we have the 1-to-1 extension, then we have the 123, then we have the 161 max target. So of course we can go absolutely there and then retrace for the bigger B wave and then do the flat clears and just confirm the flat. Okay, so we can do, as you can see here, something really complex. And again, for example, just stay range bound like this. For example, maybe an ending in the C wave, for example, so a wedge to the upside here. 5 waves, correction 5 waves, so ABC zigzag, and boom, a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Take the high one time, take the high second time, stop all the shorts, and then finally do a move to the downside to just stop all the short, all the longs. And once you stop it all the longs, just pump higher to make everyone bullish. And once you made everyone bullish, crash the market. You see how complex that is. I mean, how complex? It's not really complex, but I mean, this will be just really crazy if we do this. Really, this is insane. So yeah, that's another possible idea. Clearly, okay, we can look for. Yeah, this for example, yeah, this highs right there, you know, for the swing through pan match. Also, you know, with a bigger 618. If we're already done with the B right there, okay, we was talking about earlier, we have the 618 of this C wave for this configuration a bit higher. As you can see here, we also have the smaller time frame flat right there, 123 above this high. So again, this is a good target to be aware of for a possible swing through pan or fail auction to push high here. Now, yeah, of course, we can absolutely do a bigger B wave, and so this was just, for example, an ABC zigzag to do another move to the downside to finish a B, and then to look for the C finally, and so then this will finish the X, and then this will finish the Y to make the B wave, and to finally go and do the C. That will finish the wave 2 and finally get the drop to the downside. Okay, so that's the second idea I'm looking for. If we do not confirm directly the ABC flat this way, this one right there, okay, the blue one. So a bit more complex, I know, but yeah, we will have to be aware of that. Okay, just going to draw this possible. Again, this is just this is impossible to say. I mean, it's impossible. It's just it's if we do an A B C zigzag here, because we do have a 5-way impulse. If we do an A B C zigzag here, I'm going to take the X wave of the ending. The premise, if you're done with a B like this, that's why you see, yeah, this range is really complex. If you're done with a B, for example, here you're looking for a C. The C have 5 ways, so impulsive or an ending. So impulsive is just a 5-way like this. Okay, so we'll have a smaller, for example, 5 ways impulsive. Here we do a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just pump it up, do the 5 ways impulsive. I'm just going to change this color right there. Perfect. Thing is, if you have not only a 5 ways, but you do, for example, an ABC zigzag here, A B C zigzag. Okay, if you do this, in the waves, in that case, let me just remove that. It can be for the C wave, because you can also do 5 waves with an ABC, so to speak. Here, in that case, you're going to be looking for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wedge to the upside, an ending. Okay, so you have only ABC zigzag in the wave 1, 3, and 5. In the wave 2 and 4, you can get some double X, or whatever you want. It's absolutely fine. It's not common to get a triangle, for example, or an ABC flat. Now it's still possible, but most probable is an ABC zigzag or a double XY. So that's why here, if you have an ABC, it can be for the ending, okay, as it can be, sadly, for a possible double XY, for a bigger W, okay, W, X, and Y to make the B wave a bit later too. If I can take this one, perfect, to make the B wave a bit later, okay, so let me just play this a bit better. To make this here, to finish the B wave, and then to finally make the impulsive, the real impulsive to the upside, to finish the X, to make the Y leg next, and to finally finish the B wave on the very bottom, and to do the C wave next, to finish the wave 2 and to drop next. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, there are some really complex stuff. This is really crazy. Yeah, this is really crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to go and cover, I mean, I'm not going to add this double XY here because it's already really complex to understand, I think, everything. So I'm just not going to add everything here. Okay, so I'm just going to stay on this one, and if we drop, we know exactly what we are. There is a scenario, okay, to be aware of. So that's the second one. We can remove this, so that is for the second one. Okay, this is ABC zigzag, ABC flat for this. Okay, now the third one is, in case we get an invalidation, a full invalidation for the flats. Okay, for example, in the first scenario here, if, for example, the B wave just do this, for example, if we just do this, if we just do this, for example, we just go below and just break everything here, we just break the 123, 127. Okay, that's cool, but we only plant flats here, so that's why we have to plant something else, clearly. Okay, so what can be the other stuff? Because if we push high, we know directly that we can be in the C wave already, so we know that we have to be looking for 5 ways impulsive or ending. Okay, same for the lower time frame ending, we have to be looking for the C wave directly, so impulsive or ending. Now to the downside, if we go down, we know that we can look for the B wave. Okay, still, but the thing is, if we break the B wave, if I can replace, no, okay, if we start to break the 123, 127 maximum target of the B, if we really start to get acceptance below, what we can plan here, I'm just going to make it really easy. I'm not going to try to make something really complex. I'm just going to say, hey, okay, this was not at all an ABC flat, this was a wave to top here. In that case, now we just have to look for, perfect, we just have to look now for a wave 1. We just accept that was a wave 1. For the double XY to the upside here, that was a wave 2, and now we look for the wave 3 or 5, and so this was just another wave 1 to here. Again, it is the most probable here. We have an ABC zigzag more likely here. So to start wave 1 with an ABC zigzag, no, okay, we really have to accept this 5 ways impulsive to the downside. But yeah, this is what I'm going to take. These are the 3 scenarios. Clearly, this is not that, I mean, yeah, there is one really complex with a smaller time frame BC Pi where you can do a lot of different things. But again, these are, yeah, the 3 scenarios I'm mainly looking for. Now, if we get an invitation on one of the 3 scenarios, yeah, I'm just going to move to something else, clearly. Okay, but this is more something I plan with VIPs, you know, for the medium time frame, bigger time frame, everything. For the moment, I'm not going to talk about everything. It's just really, if we get an invitation, I'm going, of course, to update that for you. Okay, but these are the 3 scenarios I'm looking for. So I don't know if you have some questions on Bitcoin right now. Let me just add the 3rd scenario here. We can log this. I'm just curious of what target this will bring us. I mean, what price this will give at the end. This will be here, by the way. This will be here. Another wave 1, another wave 2. I don't know if this wave is valid on the other side. It's valid. Again, do we have a 5 waves directly down? I mean, do we have a 5 waves impulsive to the downside here? Really directly? We have more likely, you know, the ABC zigzag. So I don't really like the idea. But if we get acceptance, we get acceptance. But for example, here there are no divergence on the bottom. So normally I'm talking about the divergence because when, for example, you have a wave, let's say a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive, okay, like this, you want to see this on the other side. So wave 1, wave 2, the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 root. Okay, you want to see a wave 3 highest reach on the other side. You want to see a wave 4 can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, but cannot break the wave 2 bottom. Okay. And you want to see a wave 5 gonna do this. They're gonna push high on the chart, okay, right here above the wave 3, but that's gonna stop before the wave 3 on the RSI. This is what you want to see on the RSI, right there, to confirm the 5 waves, really. Okay, of course, sometimes the RSI can be wrong, but again, is it wrong a lot? Not really. Okay, so that's why I'm always taking the case of the RSI is right. And so here we don't have any divergence. So can we take a 5 waves directly? No. So that's why I mean, if we really get acceptance, if we do the move, we do the move. But until that, we'll say no. Okay, for now, no, because there are too much invalidations. And this is a scenario really to take only if we drop from here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be looking for this at all. Okay. So yeah, now you know the plan, clearly you know everything. So yeah, let me know if you have some questions, and we can also, by the way, check the order flow a bit before to end. I mean, yeah, before to end we still have time, by the way. But yeah, I mean, yeah, to try the low here, we have done some crazy stuff right down the very bottom. By the way, for that, just join it. Don't forget that you have on the Discord server right there, you have a giveaway, so you can win 3 XOCharts a month for free. So really do not hesitate to go on the Discord server, go in the announcement channel. You can also join the Discord server, the link is just right below in the description normally. And so you just have to go in the announcement channel here, in the important section right there. Just scroll up a bit and you will find it. Just click on this button right there. This will enter you get the giveaway, and in 6 days you will get the answer if you're the winner or not. Okay, but you can get a chance to win 3 XOCharts a month. This is XOCharts. Where you can read the order flow, you can get a DOM here if it can load. So there are some few bugs, of course, on this, but anyway, I mean, like most of the software, not gonna lie, but Exo a bit, yeah, there are a bit of bugs. Yeah, perfect. For example, a DOM here you can get so everything, the trend reversal, for example, here you can get everything. By the way, New York Open, it will move very soon, maybe. Yeah, as you can see, we do some, yeah, nothing crazy at all, by the way, for the moment. But anyway, you can get this, you can get everything. Clear dating about control, you can get these sessions, naked sessions. This level right here with the time and the volume here, you can get everything clearly on this. This is pretty crazy. This is also a TPO right here. The TPO chart, for example, we have a TPO right there. And this is how, for example, it looks like my day trade chart. Okay, you can see all my levels here, everything. And so I just hit my alerts, and once the alerts ring, I just go on the Excel charts right there. I'm now using a DOM right here, as you can see, an order book level 2, as you can see right there. And so with this, you can, I'm not going to cover everything, but you can read really, and you can just read the limited orders clearly. Okay, so this will give you absorption, everything. This will give you some all directions. We're not going to go today because otherwise it's going to be too long clearly. But yeah, this is really useful, and you just have to read the order flow. You just have to read the order flow on the target when the alarm is ringing, and so you just make a decision if you have to take a trade or not. But this is how it looks like. I have my targets below, where I will be looking for a long, the best targets here to the downside. If there are no bullish reaction in there, I just don't care. I'm not going to take any long trade. Okay, same for the upside. We have a big zone of resistance above us right there, around 19,000, yeah, around 20,000 clearly, a bit above us. This was the first target, by the way. I mean, the second target, by the way, planned for the short for some. I mean, it was already here, to be honest. So really nice. Yeah, this is the next target. If we push high, we can look for the daily in the top of the range right there. If we get acceptance above, swing through pan. If we don't swing through pan, much higher prices. But yeah, so this is how it looks like. This is how we can get, I mean, this is how it looks like the chart, for example, for day traders. This is how it looks my chart, and this is what I'm trading every single day. Those are levels plus a wave. Of course, you have to get the context to you are trading in everything, and once you have this, you just have to add your levels, and you just really order flow there. As you can see here, New York open, pump and dump, and it's pretty crazy. Absolutely love New York. Absolutely love these sessions. You can see here, that's pretty cool. If you go on the 1 minute right there, you can see New York open, boom, you already have 1.7 million new shorts coming here on the market. Think you got some, maybe some new longs too. It looks like you got some longs. Not crazy at all. But anyway, you can see already we have some nice move, and this is a New York open. So normally you have the New York open here, as you can see, New York open, and boom, we start to make some quick move up and down. That's pretty nice. So now, anyway, so yeah, on the order flow here, I'm just going to cover this with this. I have some screenshots normally. I don't know what it is. This will be a smaller wave, yes. So here, this was, for example, some waves we was looking for with VIPs, you know, with an ABC, and I said if we get an invalidation for this A, B, C flat, okay, right there by the Swede, really more down below the invalidation, we have so the 123 here, third target of the wave, or the C wave. We have then the 161, then we have the 200% here, as you can see, the small gray level, I mean low opacity white gray level here. That is invalidation, so I don't know why I placed this on the invalidation, but anyway. So first target here, we got a bounce. Second target here, again, not exactly perfectly well to chip. Again, we got a bounce of this. This is why I hit my long clearly, even if I was more and more looking for this A, B, C zigzag, because the 5 waves normally should have been done here. So if you drop more, it cannot be a wave 2 really here, because that would be really too small for a wave 2. But this was something, for example, plan here, as you can see, long plan daily, and this was on the 12th by the way, but we also went for, of course, planned that before on this when we are in a range. I mean, you always trade the same levels, clearly, so you just have the same levels planned for. This was planned for more than a month and some months ago, by the way, because when we are higher, this was already a level printed, clearly, and this was, by the way, a level printed when we this was, for example, here a level printed, and this is what we have been trading, by the way, here on the very bottom. For example, I did not catch a knife here, just waited for the retest of the daily, end of the daily. If you had my long to ride all the move to the upside, as you can see here, we got another touch right there of this daily again, as you can see here, with a nice swing through of the low. So just take the low and get a lot of shorts here, and then boom, get the longs openings on all the bullish action. And so yeah, this daily here, as you can see, $18,024.5 was a target planet on the 12th, and even before, by the way. Of course, got some of the targets before, and as always, I'm here to read, I mean, to give you some informations on the market. For example, here, if you can see that was the first target, maybe you cannot really see that. This was the first target plan, this was the second target plan, this was the third target plan, and so on the first one, second one, we just went through the first one. Second one just went through again, and so the third one we started to get a lot of short and everything. As you can see here, small bullish divergence. As you can see here, just went through the second target. We are now at the bottom of the range. If we get longs here, we can look for a swing through pan. So I always letting you know what you need, what we have to do, everything clearly. And so here, just need the longs. Careful still. We are we have a daily here that can end again with a flip to resistance, as you can see this one right there. Okay, this was the daily I was talking about. It was below the daily here, that was, and that acted, by the way, that play as a resistance here. If you check this out, you can see here resistance again. Now of course, if we start to do a consolidation on the below the resistance, we'll have more chance to break this through. And so of course we got some bullish stuff right there forming on the low. And so next, boom, small bullish divergence, as you can see here on the low, as I said before right there, small bullish divergence. We have a small bullish divergence here. We have no bearish divergence, so to speak. We don't have any absorption on the highs. And so, yeah, we just have the thing is that we got 4 million of new longs coming in and below the resistance, into the resistance. So again, is it the best when you have too much longs opening at the exact same place? Most of the time, generally speaking, when you have this, when you have, for example, here 4 million in a 1 minute candle, new longs opening in 1 minute in one candle, this is not the best, and most of the time you're going to trap them. Now the thing is, we just hold the line, so it's not the best, but I will take something if we reclaim and hold the daily, so to speak, the daily right there. Okay, if we reclaim this, and so what we have done here, we just did a big move to the upside with an increase of the a volume increasing, so a big volume, a big positive delta, and this is classed as a good breakout, a bullish breakout. And so bullish played with 16 millions trapped shorts behind. So in this red candle right there, if you go on Elliott charts right there, for example, on the 30-minute time frame on the order flow, what you can see here is just simply this big red candle on the low. Okay, we're really talking about the low right here. Okay, this is a very bottom of the bottom right here. You can see here in this move to the downside, here we have an increasing of the open interest plus a high negative delta, high volume of course, with 17 million new longs coming into the market. And so of course all these longs, these shorts by the way, sorry, boom, we reverse that to just trap all these shorts, and boom, they get wrecked clearly. And so normally you have some big liquidations dots. Let me just show you that very quickly. Do we have any big liquidation dots? We don't have that crazy stuff, to be honest. Here you have a bit of a bigger dot, but nothing crazy at all. Wait, how can I remove this? Can I remove the text or not on this? Normally yes. Show the volume pro. Okay, perfect. Right there. So do you have any big dots right there? No, you only have here a big. There's not a huge dot, not gonna lie. But anyway, we still have some few liquidation, of course, all the way up. But I mean, yeah, we got like 17 million new shorts opening into the very bottom of the move. So again, this is very crazy. And so once you see this, you can see if you go, for example, on the 1 minute right there, you can see that we've got some absorption right here, for example. You start to get some right here. Okay, I just took it with Veran, you know, the from Elliott charts, and the CVD, the delta bars on the desktop version is not that good, not gonna lie, because you can see with the rounded corners like this, you cannot really read well what's happening. If you go, for example, here on the web version, you go here, you can read a lot better, a lot better the CVD divergence. Like really, this is, you know, these are like corners like this, but not rounded corners, so it's a lot more easier to read the divergence. For example, here you can clearly read the divergence: low, high, low. If you go on the desktop here, this is so complex to read this. You have to place the mouse here, just have to check really quickly. Boom, you know there is a divergence. You don't have to place the mouse, check on the right. If we go low here, so yeah, this is going to be like, I mean, yeah, because I was talking with Varen, this is going to be the web version like this, without the rounded corners like this, is going to be on the desktop version, so it's going to be a lot better to read on the next release normally, hopefully. So it's going to be a lot better to read divergence, and so even better to use the desktop version. But anyway, so this was a bullish divergence, you can see here. So maybe go better on this one right there. You can see a low, high, low. You can see a low and a low here. This was not the best. As you can see, we have like 3.6 million new longs coming into a 1 minute candle. It's not the best at all, okay? But then we keep moving high and high and high. If you check now on the 5 minute, for example, I don't know if it was the 5 or the 3 minutes, but if you check, yeah, it was this normally. Yeah, okay. Well, you can see here, just we are doing a consolidation clearly below, you know, the daily here. We do have a daily right there. Okay, we have a daily level over there. You can see here we have the daily, okay, around these highs. And we're just doing a consolidation below the daily. And so once you have done this, you're just looking for a breakout, okay, a rejection, so a flip to resistance before you get acceptance to go more down. If you do not do this, you're just looking for a breakout. In the breakout, you want to see a big volume, a big positive delta, and why not an increase of the open interest to really see the strength to push higher. If you already have the volume coming in and the positive delta coming to push higher, it's fine. As you can see here, we'll have some really dark numbers compared to what we got before. As you can see, we have only some low passive stuff. Here, when we break to the upside, as you can see, we have a big volume, big positive delta, big volume, everything is following. So again, this could be a long to take. It's not really useful to try to cat a knife. Again, there are some other ways to trade it and everything, but even here, for example, you got all the longs here. You can see coming, you got the increase of the open interest plus net longs. While moving to the upside, these are just new longs coming. As I say to VIPs, we just need the longs here. So if you was reading the order flow, it was nice, really. Okay. Yeah, so this is how we have been able to try, to catch the bomb right there. Really nice trade long, not gonna lie. Don't know what I've done here. As you can see, New York, I absolutely love it. Make a lot of people bearish. As you can see here, we'll have like 1.4 million people shorting here, and maybe we'll have some more. I absolutely love New York. Look at this. It's just wrecked as max as people as possible. You have 1 million of new shorts coming into the car, as you can see right there. And once you have done this, boom, reverse a bit to just take this 1 million money, and just, that's all really. That's pretty insane. This is really crazy, really crazy. But anyway, so there, I'm also looking for a possible another push to the upside. Okay, we will see if we're going to do this or not. But the thing is, if you go on the smaller time frame, let me just go back on this one over here. Right there, perfect. Thing is, if you go on a smaller time frame, what is this? Okay, I'm just going to remove that and take this. Yeah, I'm going to take the first one. No, it was a good one, yeah, by the way. Good, yeah. So here, the thing is, if you go on, for example, I don't know, the... don't like when there are too much thing on the chart right there. Let me just remove all of this. 105, good. Okay. Here, this is a smaller wave I sent to VIPs yesterday. Let me just show you that very quickly. Where it is? It should be here normally. Did it? No, it's not here. It's here. Right there. Okay, so this is what I sent yesterday to VIPs. Oops, I'm going to zoom out a bit, by the way. Perfect. So here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we have done something even more bullish because we don't have any divergence on the other side. That's what I wanted to show you here. So I've done a consolidation here, another big push to the upside. It can be a wave 5, but again, premise, if you go, for example, on the 15 minutes here, if that's a wave 3, for example, here, a wave, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have any divergence here on the RSI? No. So that's why here I will take more the case of one on a wave 3. We're in a wave 4 and we're going to be looking for a wave 5. Or the other possible configuration is we just stick to this, okay, to this configuration. That was a wave 5 top here. Again, normally we should have done another push to the upside. That's why I played it here, but an ABC zigzag already, so that's why we have to be aware of a possible drop directly. It's a bit less probable, not gonna lie, because I was more looking for a wave 5, gonna do another push to the upside, so the other push to the upside. But the premise, we don't have any divergence now, so I will take more wave 3 top here, yeah, and then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, another rise, and so maybe in these targets, for example, and then retrace. That can be a possible idea. Oops. But these are the way I'm looking for really on the lower time frame. Okay, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So now we can place the white wave 3 not here, but here, and we're in a wave 4 and a wave 5. Except if on the RSI, of course, if we start getting invalidation, so to speak, we start to get the wave 4 here. Okay, we'll have to get the wave 1 right there. We can't really read the wave 1, 2 here, but anyway. Yeah, I just want to get an invalidation. This one is fine. Yeah, for example, here I have a small wave 1, 2, so I cannot really read it, but it was the bottom is here. So wave 3, 4, as always, it was a wave 4, so we cannot break the wave 2 bottom on the other side, so speak right there. Okay, so if you start to break this on every single time frames, be careful. The fire is already done, and maybe the other side was wrong because we don't have any divergence here. Sometimes we do a crazy push to the upside with, but yeah, we got a lot of longs here. If you check out this, that's why, by the way, we have done a retracement here. If you go again on the 30 minutes here, look at this. Just look at this. We got like here on the very bottom, as you can see here, increase of the open interest plus a negative delta, so new shorts. We got 17 million new shorts coming in the market here on the very bottom, and here on the very top, before to do the bigger retracement we have done at the moment. What do we have? We have, as you can see here, massive increase of the open interest plus net longs increasing. So again, in positive delta, 27 million new longs coming on the market. This is insane. This is really insane. Well, this is 27 million new longs opening on the market into the push. I mean, into this push to the upside, into the top we have done. This is just really crazy. This is really crazy. So that's why here it was a very strong push to the upside. So it's also possible that we do not have any divergence because we've got a crazy amount of longs here, so it's fine. Now, yeah, we'll take more interest the RSI, say it's fine like this. So wave 3 top, we're in a wave 1, we're going to look for another rise. Now, in any case, as always, this was a short take, for example. Okay, so let me just check that if there are some questions. Let me just check that. Okay, so there are some questions. So I get third scenario. Okay. Actually, we have a trend line that runs up until 31 May to this level in time now. If we reject massively from it, it's a scenario plays out. A trend line that runs up until 31 May. Let me check that. I'm gonna go on Bybit for this because I like to use Bybit. It's much more accurate. Oh, I don't know why I have the. I don't know. I think this was a level I gave you already because this was, you can see here, exactly. I don't know why I have this level here. Anyway, so since May, for April, May. So May. It was maybe. Don't know if you have any screenshots on the Discord server here. Maybe. I'm ready now. Yeah, I don't know if you have some screenshot of this. No screenshot. Okay. So yeah, I think it was. I mean, yeah, 31 May. Oh yeah, it's here. I'm stupid. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very nice trend line. That's a very nice one. I'm not using this a lot, except all the way down was using this, but otherwise you're not really. But yeah, that's indeed a very nice trend. As you can see here, we got a lot of millions of trapped people into this try to break out. I mean trapped. It didn't if reject here, but because you can see here 27 millions of new longs opening here. And this may be explain why we got 27 millions here opening into this because we got a massive possible break. I mean, a try to break to the upside here, this breakout, this trend line. So that may be explain why we got that amount of longs here coming in. But a very nice trend line here. But the thing is, if we do reverse that, we're not necessarily going to drop directly massively. You know, we can absolutely just do another push to the downside, again reclaim. You know, I mean, it was the third scenario. Yes, it was looking directly for the impulsive down. Yeah, I mean, we can still, for example, still be in the yeah. By the way, here we can also be in the B wave with this configuration with a W, X, Y, X, and Z. As always, the X wave can just not break the first X wave top. Okay, this is just the rule. Otherwise, we are fine. But we can absolutely do another move to the downside by rejecting here and trap all the 25 million new longs opening here. My movie now, it's not necessarily a big drop directly coming in. We can still hold the line right here. Okay. Is there any buying tail on XO? Buying tail on the bottom, let me check that. I think you mean on the bottom here, to daily. Yeah, there is a buying tail on the bottom right here, you can see. There is a buying tail here. Buying tail is here. On the bottom. Oh, we do have some few fingerprints here. Very nice, okay. Thanks, my pleasure, mate. Right there. No, did it go back here? Perfect. And here it goes, you can see here. See how insane this is. How New York is doing so good work here. As you can see, got a lot of people shorting here. As you can see, 1 million new shorts coming in, and once you have these shorts opening here, but really, I'm not lying, this is really on the bottom of the move. Really, as you can see here, on the very bottom of the move, we have 1 million opening here, and so from here, boom, we just reverse. We just pump the price, just wreck these people here. I don't know if we have some big liquidation now at the moment, but oh, by the way, we got some big short liquidations here, longs or liquidations. That would be nice to get some shorts big liquidations now, but anyway. Yeah, very cool. Okay, so let me just replace this. Perfect. I wanted to check here the 1 minute. Here before maybe to look for the wave 5 directly, we're going to push hard. That will be the best of the best, but we can maybe find some few resistance here on the lower time frame for scalpers. Here we go, 6.66%. I'll be more aware of this section of the chart right there. We have the value area low hit, path control here, value area high. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a zone of resistance here. And if we get acceptance high, we can look for the value area high right there. All of this clearly. 2 turrets to be aware of for shorts for scalpers. You don't have to really auto follow down on these turrets clearly. For example, here what do we have? A lot of longs. Oh no, by the way, there are shorts coming in here. Why moving up? So people will just trying to short the view up here, but fail clearly. Just got some move up right there. Yeah, I mean, we do have a weakness at the moment, so we just need a short reopening. If we have the short opening, we can take a short. If there are no short opening, there is no short to take. By the way, I don't know if we can get the Mazur down. No, okay. Yeah, it all depends if we have some shorts opening here, for example. If we don't have shorts opening, there is just nothing to take. You know, this is how you can make decisions or not. If there is this, you take the trade. If there is not this, you do not take the trade. But here there are some shorts coming, you can take a short. Here, if there are no shorts, just say it go higher. If in the next area you have some short opening, you can take a short. If there are no short opening, let go higher. Again, let's take the high and go in higher trades. Again, here it depends on the data we have. We can look for absorption because we have, for example, new trades coming in. We can look for trade trades. We can look for all different stuff. By the way, yeah, I did a PDF on the order flow, on the order flow right there. It's here, course, Excel charts. Did a PDF on an order, on the order flow, so you can really get everything you need clearly right there. Okay, you have the order flow PDF right there. You can just download it. It's of course for VIPs and apprentices, but you have all the information you need. And I think, really, this is a life-changing open for some people, because some people maybe struggle a lot to understand the order flow. And with this kind of content, really, this is not like some hours and hours of videos, and you just have everything in a single place. And yeah, if I just load that, generally I have this. Let me just find that really quickly to show that really quickly. This, it's here, perfect. Okay, good. So yeah, this is the stuff right here. Yeah. So this is the order flow PDF right there. Okay, you have the order flow, you have everything in it. I don't know how many pages you have on this. You have 39 page and you have everything. You have my templates, you have the must have, you have the short trade, all the data you need for a short and all the data you need for a long, what you have to check before to take the trade. And then once you have this data, you just have to look for the specific direction. And if you have the specific direction, you just press the buy, press the sell, and you just place your stop loss on the top and you just enjoy the trade. This is simple as that, really. And you have how I'm trading at the moment. But so you have everything in it. And this is really a life-changing, in my opinion, because really this is just the secret of Excel charts. You can say that really you have everything in that. So really cool. And by the way, I did again I restarted, you can say restarted the Elliott Wave cards. So you have, for example, the impulsive, ABC exam, everything here. I don't know if I have the screenshot right there. Let me check that really quickly. Do I have a screenshot of this? Let me show you the ABCs exactly. This, for example, is what this is a trading calculator where you have everything in it. So to speak, for example, you will get this first of all: ABC zigzag, impulsive, double XY, double XYZ, triangle, leading, ending, double XYZ, every single pattern. You will get just a summary of the pattern. You will get the smaller wave, what can be a smaller A wave, what can be a smaller B wave, what can be a smaller C wave, what is a retracement of the B, some more information. Some more, the retracement here, clearly some more information on the retracement, some information on the pan. For example, here ABC exact can get a leading and in the A wave and an ending in the C, because I saw a lot of people asking me this question. So that's why here, boom, some info can answer a lot of people questions. It's not a must, but it's possible. Then you have the extension, what are the targets, invalidation, everything. Yeah, as you can see for that one here, it is common to do an extension, so to go past the 20% on the ABC side, it's absolutely common to do this. So in that case, just say the context to determine if this is an ABC exact or an impulsive, okay? Because normally if you go past the 20% of the C, you think more likely about an impulsive, because normally it will be an invalidation for the ABC exact. Of course, that's why you have to be aware of the context to make the decision if this is an ABC exact or an impulsive, okay? If, for example, before you have a correction and you're, for example, that was a wave 4, here you're in a wave 5, and so you're looking for an impulsive and not an ABC exact, okay? So then you have some tips, for example, here at the conference to the C wave target, so to speak, the daily, weekly, naked session, path control, day naked path control, TPO, whatever you want, clearly, some FIP targets maybe, and more confidence you have at the same place, more chance you have to get a reject or a bounce, okay? So you have all the information you need on every single wave clearly. So that's pretty cool, really nice. So yeah, really nice. So here, what do we have on the order flow? Right there, we have some few trades coming. Just going to reload that again. You have some order, not a lot. There's a weakness, we just need the shorts right now to open. So we'll just remain patient here to see if there are some shorts. We have some shorts coming in. I didn't check the DOM, by the way. I like to check this these days because it's really nice to use this. We need more clear than this. Okay, to take a trade right now. So I don't know if you have some more questions on everything. Let me know everything. Any yeah, for new people are joining right now, don't forget that you have, again, this is the third time I'm saying, but you can win 3 ExoCharts months for free. So really do not hesitate to go and join the Discord server. You have the link right below in the description of this live stream. Just click the link, you will join the Discord server. You'll just have to go in the welcome chat here, go in the verification, and once you have clicked, you know, just select it with the emoji. You just go into the announcement channel, and once you have done this, you just have to scrub a bit and just click here the button, and so you can enter the giveaway, and so you can maybe get a chance to win 3 ExoCharts months for free, so to speak. Get the desktop version, get the web version, get the order flow, get the TPOs, get every single level, everything. Of course, you have to create templates, because if you want to get mines, it's for apprentices and VIPs. But you can also join us, by the way, so feel free, and even as a member is absolutely fine. Do whatever you want, clear. Everyone is welcome here. But if you want to try to win something, I mean, to win 3 ExoCharts months for free, feel free to go and check out this. As you can see here, you just have to remain patient. No real shorts come in. This is why the order flow is just really insane. You can make decisions like this. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, we just need a short really now at the moment, so nothing crazy. I'm gonna go here for the absorption, see if we have some absorption. No. We took the high here. Yes, okay, nothing crazy at all. Normally we start to get absorption on the low right there. I checked it out this morning. Yeah, low, high, low, and low, high, low here again. So absorption. Yeah, we got some absorption here. All right. Ooh, have some shorts coming like this, but again, this is not just some shorts coming in one single count. This is like some shorts coming like this, following like that. Okay, if you have only one short, I mean, just in one count, some shorts, leave it. You're going to trap them most of the time, except if the context is more likely for a short trade. But here is just a weakness. You have some shorts, but the price is not really moving down, so you want to see a bigger move to the downside with a continuation to take something. Otherwise, just let it go higher clearly. By the way, there is another question right here. So, hey, can I have a micro count from 11 to 13th of October on wave B? From 11 to 30th of October. Let me check that very quickly. 11th October 11th right there. So on the bottom, I guess here to 13th of October. Okay, on the bottom here. Yeah, sure. Let me just find the screenshot I sent to some VIP. This was a count. Because yeah, it's from the bottom here to the bottom right there. Normally you're asking me. And so now I was with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here in the smaller ones. The inside of wave B. Ah, yeah, I think you mean this. Okay. Oh yeah, double X. Okay. I got you. So here I have an ABC flat right there. Okay, I have an ABC flat. I have an A right there, B and a C with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending. So a wedge here to the upside. Okay, like this. By the way, I don't know if we have done a crazy wedge here, like the one I like to trade. Let me check that very quickly. I like when you do a liquidity grab above. This is really the best of the best. Yeah, we have done this. Pretty cool. Look at this. Very nice. Look at this. We try to break it to the upside. We have a lot of longs here, and then boom, get a drop. And so this is where you're going to take your trade short here, if you have the short opening right there. And we are just pushing high again. So I don't know if I have some new shorts right now. Now we have some few longs coming, so it's a bit better. As you can see here, but again, these are not millions, that's like a lot. We don't have any millions here trapped, so not the best. Now we need really some shorts if we're moving that with the decrease of the open interest. Not all the best, clearly. We're going to really to see a move to the downside with an increase of the open interest and then it shorts increasing. But this is a small wave candle inside of the B, ABC flat. A, B, C, if you check out the targets right there, because yeah, double X, Y as always, you have a W, X, and Y, so X cannot break the W root, so it's not possible. Yup, right there. Or maybe you got a WXY this way, for example, but for me the bottom is here, not next, right? They don't really match with the smaller wave count. But if you add the targets, for example, with this, so you got, for example, here's a B wave, a really nice B wave, by the way, really well targets, and really well respected targets, as you can see here, really perfectly well respected targets right there. B wave, really cool. Oops. And then we have so the C right there. Oops, well, not well placed, but anyway. Oh yeah, that one I remember, we front ran the 123 here. Not the best, but anyway, this is fine. Yeah. That kidnap ending, to be honest. It's not the best one, but this can be like this. The smaller time frame sometimes, you know, is really weird, and we do some really crazy stuff. I mean, the thing is, we do some crazy stuff here more and more because we're in a consolidation. For example, here, is it the most probable to be, for example, in a WXY like the, for example, to do a WXY with this configuration? I mean, W here, X and Y with a truncated, and to do another W, X and Y with another truncated here. No, this is just typical of a range, and this is really crazy. So that's why here to make an ending like this, to be honest, I'm not at all surprised. Such as this ABC flat, absolutely fine for me. We're in the range. I should accept that, and that's all really. But here is a B wave is really well respected, and the C we have a 5 waves. It's enough clear to take an ABC flat here. Yeah, it's clear enough. But yeah, it's very bad. But anyway, we just have to accept it. So now, do we have any shorts coming right there? Have some few shorts right there coming in. Do we have any good reversal there? I don't like the trend reversal on the desktop version. The data are not the same most of the time. I mean, sometimes. Not an increase of the open interest in this, so not the best, but I'd like to see I would like to see, for example, reduce that. I would like to see this, okay, this kind of small falling crowd open interest plus this kind of like this small falling net shorts, but again, another one that would be nice. Why moving down? This is really the bearish action you want, otherwise you don't care about this is not the best of the best at the moment. We do have some longs on the top, but again, there are not some millions on the top, right? So it's not the best. Here we don't have any crazy absorption, just a high, low, high here. So again, we have a bit of a bearish divergence. We really want to see some more shorts here opening. Yeah. And yeah, I think we're good for today, really. So now these are the smaller time frame targets. We can look for a trade short. If there is no short, for example, coming on nothing bearish in there, we do have to look for higher targets. I just gave you earlier, so to speak. Here we can look for right there. I'm just going to remove this smaller time frame stuff. We'll zoom out a bit to the fixed range. Perfect. We can look for all of these levels here for a short trade. Okay, all of this right there. Right here we get nothing bearish again. Here we can look for this. If we get nothing bearish, we can look for a swing through pound and a swing through pound of the top. I mean, this top right there and the top right here. Okay, if we don't get any shorts opening from here, let go higher clearly. Okay, but higher is for VIPs. Anyway, so you know you have my 3 scenarios. You're aware of absolutely everything clearly on a smaller time frame, bigger time frame. You have my plan, if you can say that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, really apologies for this green screen that is not at all well. The light is the mood is not working. I have to yeah, it is not working at all at the moment. But anyway, so sorry about that. It's not really nice, but anyway. So yeah, I mean that's all for today. So hope you all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications, everything you already know. You already know that, I think. And yeah, 1 hour and 10 minutes almost. So pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you still have some few questions. Otherwise, we're good for today, and let's just crush this again, if we can say that. Yeah, by the way, if you want to share this live stream, you can absolutely tweet. It's help a lot. To be honest, it's help a lot to develop everything. The Discord server, the community clearly. So if you want to, really feel free. Yeah, so I don't see any other questions in the chat right now, so I think we're good. So yeah, thank you all for being here. I wish you all a brilliant day, a really good weekend. Take care of you. This is important. Take a bit of a break. if we're doing some really big move, be here, but otherwise you can just take a break and just enjoy your friends, your family, everything. Just take a bit of a break. It's always good to come back on Monday and to be really yeah, to be really good, clearly, to be excited, to get some yeah, to be good, clearly, on Monday. Just start the week with hearth and everything. This is really nice. But anyway, so yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications, to write some comments down below if you're watching this later, to share this live stream if you want to. And yeah, do not hesitate as always to go and come on the Discord server. You can win 3 MOONCHARTS a month for free, so you do not hesitate to go and join the Discord server. Just click the button here. I mean, first go in the verification channel here. Click the direction. Okay, on the message you will unlock all the channels except VIP and apprentice one, of course. You will get just the announcement channel here. Go in there, scroll a bit higher, and you will find this button right here with this giveaway. You just have to click here, and you will enter the giveaway. And in 6 days, you will get the answer if you're the winner or not. Okay, so good luck to you all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Have a brilliant day, and see you all in the next one. Cheers.